where it was no risk. You didn't lose any money. You didn't make money and attribute it falsely as skill, like I did as a 20-year-old. I thought I knew what I was doing, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm telling you, please listen to me. Some of you are doing the same shit, even though you hear me telling you not to do it, and these are the reasons why, and the outcome will be these results that you don't want. You're going to fail at this unless you listen to everything I tell you to focus on while you're learning. If you focus on that, you're giving yourself at least the fairest chance to get to it eventually. If you keep showing up and practicing, you will get it. It will happen. But most people will fail because they don't want to listen in the beginning, or they don't stick to it long enough because their expectations on how long it should take for them to learn it is unrealistic. You haven't even mastered the one thing that you're supposed to be focusing on right now, and you just want more entertainment, more talking points, more things to have in your social media equity curve, and some of you to have in your next mentorship. Won't make you money. You can't do it. It's unsustainable. It's not precise. You'll be a part of that group because it will feel like you have to do that, because you won't be able to stomach the fact that you will know in hindsight, looking back, you've wasted your time and you didn't do the things that you were supposed to be doing throughout this year. It's hard being disciplined. I know, man. I know. You feel like you want to be more productive. I get it. And I fucked myself up doing that same shit. I thought more was better. I got to be doing more than just this. You're going to see real J in the chart. You're going to see it. You're going to identify it. You'll know it's there because you've been holding it every day for months. We know how you're going to learn it. And certain things need to be experienced. Not taught in a book, not shown in a video. You have to put your nose in it. You have to handle it. You have to fondle it and feel like, okay, this might work, and then it doesn't work. The story is, shut the fuck up, show up every day, take notes. You're going to learn what you're going to learn. But you're going to hold yourself up, worrying about shit that has nothing to do with anything. You're learning patience. Tape reading is teaching you patience. It's teaching you how to observe what the algorithm is doing. It's not realistic for you to know what the algorithm is going to do right now. You need to find your way in these candlesticks that's going to mean something to you. That's what is the secret to this. You can't just take a ABC 1, 2, 3 pattern, model, approach, system, something that tells you to buy and sell. You can't trust that wholeheartedly. You can't feel good about that. No one can. You can lie to yourself and say, oh yeah, I can do that, as long as it makes money. Bullshit. You're going to have anxiety about the next one. Hope it works like the last one did. Whereas when you understand how to read price action, you dismiss that whole notion of, I hope it does. You don't need it. Hope. You're going to do it wrong. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to read it wrong. You're going to internalize it wrong. You made the mistake. You own it. It's the responsibility. It's on you. You're, again, going back to what you came here with, your unrealistic expectations of thinking about you should be learning how to do this in a short period of time. Listen, folks, everybody out there that says you can learn this real fast in 40 days, 80 days, 120 days, a 1-week boot camp, where's all their profitable students at? Where are they at 6 months later? But you see them out there parading my students are funded. Look at all these certificates on the fucking wall. How many of those certificates and the holders thereof are still fucking funded 6 months later? That's what I'm trying to produce. Longevity. I don't give a fuck if you just get funded. That's not where this ends with me. I want to change your whole family fucking tree. Your certificate, as good as it feels for you, that's nothing. That just means you paid attention for a little while. That's all it means. It's a participation prize. I'm not trying to diminish it, but let's be real with it now. I'm telling you, as your mentor, all that is a participation award. That is not living on your trades. Not trading for a living, not growing wealth. That's just you participated in something. Here's your certificate. But these certificates, that's just one small little token that's been used as a wonderful marketing ploy. Because when you have that certificate, what's the first thing you want to do? Go on social media. That's the results and receipts I'm working for. I want you to have that. I don't give a fuck about your funded certificate account, and you shouldn't either. Some of you think that's the end, like that's the touchdown. That's you've made it now. Woo! Look at me. Look at me. I got this name that was given to me at birth. I didn't earn. And it's on a piece of paper that ain't even paper. It's just a digital image. And I get it. It feels awesome. Yes, that's progress. But that's not what I'm fucking teaching you to do. I'm teaching you how to make real fucking money consistently, week after week, month after month, year after year. Change your whole fucking family tree. I'm not here for some fucking certificates to be mounted on my motherfucking wall and brag about that. I want your story. I want to hear the legacy that you're leaving. Fuck those fucking certificates. That's nothing. That's literally nothing. That's a Hallmark card. That's a love you letter that you wrote to yourself. Here it is. Here's proof that you did something right. Awesome. But don't just look at that and think, that's it, I've arrived. That's nothing. You just started now. Now you got to outperform yourself. Dig in. This is legacy. It's not social media equity curve. It's not affirmation. Let me get the other people around me to say I'm doing good. When you're making fucking money, you don't need anybody else to tell you you're doing good. You don't need to do that shit. You don't need to go to social media and show some bullshit results because you're living on it. You don't care who believes what you make. Nobody gives a fuck what other people think when you got money. I don't give a fuck. You are learning how to master money, not be a slave to it. And in the beginning, any small victory is what you feel like you need to keep pressing forward. And some of you, unfortunately, want to do that prematurely with trades. I just need that little affirmation, that little nudge. This is going to work for me. I know he said don't push a button. I know he said don't trade, but I have to. Michael, if you could just feel what it feels like to be inside this skin of mine. I got to wake up every day and do this dumb shit and make no money. I'm in a country that doesn't make any fucking money, and I'm in an impoverished nation. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a mother. You know, I can't get a job with my college degree. I dropped out of college. I couldn't afford it. My mom and dad don't do this for me. Look, listen. All that stuff may be true. I had everything stacked against me. Everything. I had no pedigree that had money before me. I had no advantages where people could help me get into certain things, fall into certain. I didn't have any of those advantages. I didn't have this, where somebody's whipping my ass into shape when I'm doing stupid shit. Get me back on the rails. Keep me focused. If you give up, you failed. That's it. There's no another way about it. It's just those are two outcomes. You show up every day and you put your ass to the grindstone and you work and work and work towards this and fall in love with it. Love it.